All right, let's get it on. Oh, my camera's not angling correctly. All right, what's up, guys? And welcome back to this is part 5 of Wowie Jam 4. Got a day 13 hours left, and we're gonna get back to it. A mic filter is way too high up, so it really needs a clean. Sort that out later, probably. All right, let's hop back in voice and see what's going on.
But there's only 3. If you actually do get that far, it says, "Nah, there's nothing here." Or even better, I'll just go and say that you have to go and say next level, next
what you
level, but there's no command.
what you do is you just make one of the levels impossible to complete.
Yeah, exactly right. That's what they did for like some of those old games, like what do you call it? Or it's like RoboCop or Terminator. One of them, like one of the levels was physically impossible to complete in time, in the time limit you had. So you'd always get there, and like you'd need like an extra 10 seconds if you were playing as best you could. That's how they got away with it, because they just didn't complete the game and they had to go and ship it out. So they just said, okay, well, let's make
the worst thing you could do is make a maze that's like super complicated, but it's like a labyrinth, so you're inside of it, but there's no physical way of doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that would be horrible. And then make it change every time, just make it procedurally generate an impossible labyrinth. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, that would be horrible.
The next thing I want to add is I want to add the ability for this character to activate a lever or something. So I want you to yell like pull or open or press or something like that, or push or something, and he then searches for the nearest, interactable object, presses it or activates it. I think that's going to go a long way to making you feel like it's a bit more intelligent.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are gonna make just like a really stupid AI because they couldn't make a smart AI.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
Good
But
AIs
mine
are
is
hard.
pretty. Hey, how's
Yeah,
it,
they
Trace?
are. They really are.
Yeah, like yeah,
I'm taking the narrative cop out.
yeah. I just want to make like the most like for me, my AI basically revolves around nav mesh. That's what makes it smart.
Oh,
And the
that's
fact that
a
now that
good
it
idea.
listens,
Why didn't I do that?
yeah.
I
Actually, I'll
got
show you.
raycasts going out my ears.
I'll show you.
Oh,
I'll show you mine so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Share screen.
yeah, I've got a bajillion raycasts as well because for some reason there's no other way to track the mouse position besides sending out like 4 raycasts. Because I'm doing pixelated or like freaking isometric shit with
Wait, hold on, why don't
3D
even...
project,
If I'm
so
doing check path, I don't even need to call that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so this is my game to all the new people that have joined. There's your companion.
Hold up.
Yep.
Cube! That's like rectangle.
Yep. Because he's got one job, and that's to be a glorified stepping stone. But eventually I'll add the ability so he can press buttons for you. So the moment you tell him like, oh yeah, follow. Follow. There we are. Stop.
Wait, is it like voice activated?
Yeah, it's voice activated. Follow.
Oh lord.
How's that gonna work for other players?
What do you mean? They also have use of voice.
But how do
I
you
guess
verify that it actually works?
Not my problem.
Uh-huh. And there's no option to use keys for that, right?
Not at the moment. There might be later, but
Mm.
I don't think I'm going to win, so I really don't care about optimization at this point.
Oh man. What is the by the way, what's the topic of the jam?
Collaborate with AI. Yeah, it's a pain.
So you tell them. So follow. Follow. Stop. Cube. There we are.
Collaborate with the AI. So like anything that has to do with AI, basically.
Yeah, or NPCs.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Follow.
Easy.
And so you got like half the people making some sort of AI that's like a puzzle game or protecting the AI, and then half the people just making a narrative approach.
Yeah.
Sounds like reasonable approaches.
Yeah. I don't know. Mine feels pretty simple, but execution looks a lot more complex. Follow.
What is the point of the game? Like collecting these balls or what?
I don't know. It's probably just going to be get to the exit, and you got to use your AI helper to like get around. I'm going to make him press buttons or stuff. So you got to get into locations and you're gonna say, all right,
Oh,
press, and then he presses a button for you, so the bridge lowers, and you run over there and you say follow, and then he like heads over.
The last level, you should make it so you have to leave him behind.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of an Easter egg now because I want to put an Easter egg in. I want you to say something and something strange happens, but I'm very new to coding, so don't expect like too much. Very new to Unity coding, I suppose.
by the way, is the
How did you like
gem,
implement the
like,
voice
still running?
detection?
Yeah, it's still running.
Still running.
Sorry, so-
Oh, interesting.
Say again.
How did you implement voice detection? Like, what APIs
found
are you
it.
using?
I found an online tutorial, and I followed that.
Is it using like Windows voice detection, or have you got some sort of third-party system?
Windows voice detection.
Oh,
So you had to get the Windows, the
Cortana.
Universal Windows platform.
you know that like doesn't work at all if it's not trained, right?
No, it works. I think it works off Cortana.
Yeah.
So if you have Cortana or something, it should work. I don't know.
How many people do you know that actually use Katana?
I don't use Cortana, but if you have Windows 10, you have Cortana.
Yeah, I know that you have it, but
Uninstalled
it has to be trained first. It doesn't just recognize your voice out of the box.
I've
Yeah.
never used this before, and it's worked now.
The moment you speak into the microphone, even if you don't talk to Cortana, it's getting trained.
Well, you have to actually open up the dedicated training system. I know, because I have an application that does voice commands for anything. I usually use it to like bind voice binds in TF2.
It's the same thing like with the Amazon Echo and all that kind of stuff. They just listen while you speak and learn that way.
Oh,
I mean, I know there's a... Oh, sorry.
no, yeah, carry on. You guys carry on.
I know there's got to be at least one library for just like making it so that it detects your voice based off of just making a match of the sound waves. I mean, it's got to be inefficient, but it might work.
Yeah, I don't know. This is from a tutorial like 4 years ago, so I don't know if it's like built in or what it is, but hopefully it works. But at the same time, I don't really care if it doesn't work. The fact is, I did this game jam more for me learning. I couldn't care less about the people that are able to play it. Sounds harsh, but I don't know. Talk to your mic or something.
What the hell is this pathing doing? That's a lot of raycasts.
Let's have a look.
My pathing AI is having a mental breakdown.
So I don't know. Do you guys think of an Easter egg or something that I can put in?
Microwave.
Microwave.
Yeah, but what's
Like,
You can make it dance.
a cube? I don't know. How would I make a cube dance? Say wowie
So-
and Jones.
it's a rectangular prism.
Hiding my cursor when I don't want you to.
Just be like, wow, and it starts dancing.
Yeah.
Just randomly.
Just randomly.
Doesn't
Well-
have to be like a big Easter egg, yeah.
Well, I'm just
Right?
trying to think. So in theory, Jonas might play this game. You know, on like stream or something. And what's one word he's definitely gonna say? He's definitely gonna say wowie or something. So
Yeah. But wow
I
is
don't-
probably a word that's hard to recognize because
Yeah.
it's like a made up one.
yeah, exactly.
So like better like go like jam or something.
Yeah, jam maybe.
I'm
Jam
gonna
is your
put a
good
gnome
word.
in one of my maps.
And jam is your good word to jam to, you know?
It's got to be a Easter egg, Tommy. I can't just have it happen all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Kami's saying I should make the eye and like other things. Do it.
And my player just
Submissions
has a
might be
free
one.
cam, so I can just put like funnies inside the map geometry.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I have an Easter egg that I'm implementing due to people yelling at me to do it, and that's just making a Billy Bob mode where every enemy is now looking like a Billy Bob.
Oh yeah. I've been thinking, what's a Skyrim reference to something? Basically, yeah, basically I want you to say something to do with like Skyrim or whatever, like what's an Oblivion's that, and then like just a ragdoll dragon just falls down or something. I don't know. But what's something that I could say there? I don't know.
Put it like
I've got a model of a dragon, so that's kind of the reason I'm saying this.
I feel like a better question is why would he have a model of Jonas on hand? I
could just put an image on a cube, couldn't
I guess, yeah.
you could probably like put a bucket on your cube as a Skyrim reference.
Oh yeah. Feels like some tough geometry right there. Again, this is my first ever game built in Unity. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
There might be just like a bucket
it works!
that import.
Holy shit, I'm so cool! It works! No way did I write pathing AI correctly first try.
What program are you using?
Unity.
Oh yeah. Did you use the nav mesh?
No, I'm using Raycast.
Ah, okay.
Lots of Raycast.
So you did a star thing.
Pardon?
So yes, they did like an a star pathfinding.
Do I sound that intelligent?
I'm not that intelligent, and I know what that is.
Clearly you're more intelligent than me then, because we do a raycast through walls. If it hits a wall, then we say, you can't go there. If it doesn't hit a wall, then we just do more math and say, hey, are you trying to fly? And if the answer is still no, then we path there. Other than that, it's just pure random.
It sounds more like a weird, randomly maze-solving thing.
Pretty much.
I mean, you could just walk along like a right wall or something and make it look ugly.
Pardon?
If you like do a maze solving thing, you could just like walk around the right corner all the time.
Yeah.
Like not right or false, like right or left, like just walk besides one corner.
I mean,
That's how you
currently
solve the
it
maze.
paths in any direction in a 10 block radius. Assuming it can see it. And it'll also try and path to the cursor if it sees that.
Have any of you guys worked with Unity 3D?
Yes, this is year 5.
Dang.
Year 12.
Sheesh.
Holy crap.
Oh, sorry, year 5 of using Unity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, I thought it meant something else, like grade 5 or something. Like I
Oh,
wasn't
no.
understanding. Anyway, point is,
Really deep voice for grade 5, yeah.
yeah, I was thinking, I was thinking, like, did you guys learn like Unity in grade 5 or something?
I wish.
Trying to work out. Anyway, point is, can I just like grab, like, how difficult is it to just have a model like just ragdoll?
It's
not that hard.
Yeah, in recent years they've implemented a ragdoll feature into Unity, but it does take a little bit of time to set up properly.
If you have a roughly humanoid model, there is like a built-in feature where you can just convert to ragdoll. I know because I used this on one of my last games.
But as far
Right.
as I like get it, you want to make an Easter egg, so the ragdoll doesn't have to move perfectly. So I
Yeah.
guess setting it up like just roughly and make it look weird.
Actually, no, it doesn't even need to ragdoll. It can even just be a solid object that
Yeah,
doesn't move. Is that easy to implement?
That's really easy.
I mean, if you don't want it to ragdoll, then yeah, it's really easy.
I
Just drag
kind of
drop.
just want you to say something, and like I have a model of a dragon on hand that just like appears somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just drag and drop.
Yeah, just drag and drop. Okay.
It's a Unity engine, not rocket science.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this isn't year 3. This is week 1 of Unity for me.
Game engines improve your development quite rapidly.
Yeah.
Unless it's Unreal, in which case it will torture you.
I hate Unreal, holy crap.
I'm learning Unreal because networking built in is kind of sweet, but other than that, I hate it.
Wait, they have
Actually,
networking
it's-
built in.
It's
To
actually
be
funny.
honest, it's just change method names and change procedures. That's all that is. Besides that,
Super
the engine's
disgusting
pretty
visual
much.
code.
You don't have to use
Yeah,
the visual coding.
It's
You
it's
don't?
just
No.
it's just
You can write in
making-
C++.
they,
So
Unity and
disgusting.
Unreal have more in common than they differ in.
I mean, I'm personally looking forward to the Source 2 engine being more publicly available with Sandbox, because that's also in C# and it looks really good.
Well,
Okay.
I'm still on the way in learning one of them.
Okay, now, onto the question of why the hell does it have a mental breakdown when it's on a moving block? And why?
It's gonna be an issue. I forgot about that.
I don't know your code. I guess you're the only one to figure that out.
Yeah, well basically it does
I
a
just real-
raycast down and says, am I on a moving... What the hell?
I guess you figured it out.
No.
I just realized I probably can't have a
That what the hell sounded like it.
Discord finally realized that it knows how to embed my voice channel onto the game I'm playing. But it did it wrong, because that's not what I asked for.
Is there a way to make an object invisible to some
there we go.
objects, but like still have all like the physics properties?
Isn't
What
it
do you
like a
mean by
masking
that?
thing?
Like basically, you know how like you can have like a cube in Unity and then you can hop on top of the cube.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want the AI not able to touch that cube. Like it just like phases.
Oh,
through it.
set it to a different layer and then go to edit project settings, interactions, and then just change the interaction layer between those. Basically, change the interaction between the layer that your AI is on and the layer that that's on
Yeah.
to not.
It's
interact
project
with each other.
settings, physics. Yeah, it's going to be in the
Yeah.
physics settings, project settings.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to basically, I don't know if you saw my game, I spawn a little dot, which just follows. You know, it just goes to your location, but it has no physics. But I want to change that to a small cube that teleports to your location, so that hopefully I can just cheat my way out of making it follow moving platform. So, it's a physical object, so it touches the floor and moves with the floor as the floor moves. This way, the AI doesn't hop off the platform every time it moves, because it's trying to go to a spot in space.
You won't believe how hard that is.
Oh,
to
you're...
do without
That's why it's not
animation.
working, because it's raycasting from iPods! God damn it, Unity.
Sorry, say again, choose.
You won't believe how hard it is to make an object move with a moving platform without a game engine doing that for you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I just want to be abusing the game engine. I'm not going to do it properly and make it like
Like,
say, oh
Yeah, I just made it a
Yeah.
physical object and it just happens to move with it.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish it
Yeah,
was
just
that
be lazy
easy.
and parent it to the platform. That's usually what I do.
Yeah,
Is that easy?
just parent.
I'll have to look it up.
Transform.parent.
If
That's fair.
you're dealing with rigid bodies, because I did a physics-based platformer a few jams ago, and the simple solution for me was just to parent myself to. I had rotating and moving platforms. Parenting my player to it did just fine.
Oh yeah.
And then when you jump or something similar, or if you move off the platform, you just unparent it.
Yeah. All right. Parenting.
Yeah.
I'll look that up. But Unity parenting instead of human parenting.
Well, you know in the Unity hierarchy when you're dragging in like an object into one another, so there's a stack of them.
Yeah.
That's parenting, and
yeah.
the way you do that via scripting is you do transform.parent equals some other transform, so you can set
Okay.
the object's parent that way.
So I just make the parent whatever it lands on.
Yeah, basically. And then the moment it jumps or moves off that platform, you have to have a check for that, and then you deparent it.
Oh yeah. Good. So the next thing is now I'm just trying to figure out a way how to make triggers. If I can get triggers, I can do everything I need.
Triggers are pretty easy. You just set the collider to be a trigger.
Yeah, sorry. I meant like a way that I can yell at the AI to go and press a button. Like how's it gonna do that?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Like like the idea I like is that I just have a physical box and you run into the box and it's a trigger. But like, how do I yell at the AI to do it?
So you want it to be able to go push a button effectively, right?
Yeah, within like a few meters.
Well,
Yeah.
you could have something that's just got a trigger on top of it on the floor that just says if the AI is above this, then like the button's pressed, and then you could have a game object like in that's like referenced within the pathfinding script, and just have it say if you upon response to that command, try to pathfind to the nearest one of these.
Oh yeah, that's an idea. Or I could even just cheat and just have it. There's an invisible trigger in front of the box, and so long as it's in there, when you yell push, the button acts as if it's pushed. So long as it's within the area, that
Yeah,
could work too.
Wouldn't she need to have it automatically pathfind towards it? Because otherwise it's gonna be a pain to get it near that button.
Nah, that's your job. You gotta go and yell it to go and get to the location. Then you can run away.
I see how it is. All right.
Yeah, nah, I'm not that nice. I'm not gonna let the AI do everything for you. You gotta run to the button. You gotta say, "Come here," and then it'll come there. Then you run to the other spot, and you say, "All right, press the button now." It'll press the button, and then you can hop over the bridge that was just formed.
Okay.
That's yeah. I again, first time in Unity, you gotta do this simple.
I feel like you picked a really hard like task for your first week of Unity.
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
Yes, wants to do his first thing in Unity. Yes, I'm just gonna do some nav mesh agents and voice detection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've been
Sounds
using Unity
Basics.
since 2008, and I still actively avoid nav meshes.
Yeah, basics.
I just followed the 10-minute nav mesh tutorial and I'm golden now. It's fairly simple.
I mean, was it a Bracky's video though?
Yes, it was.
Okay, then you're good. Then you're good.
The voice commands was some random guy called Dapper Dino or something.
Oh, he's a legend.
Oh, I love that guy. He's amazing.
Yeah,
He
he's
taught
the
me how to
reason
do
I have a working
networking.
Discord bot. Oh wait,
So I
he's
said-
got a networking tutorial? Sweet.
Yeah, he's got a networking tutorial that uses I think it's like Photon engine.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I imagine
Photon's the paid
now
one.
that I'm starting to learn Unity, I'll get very.
And he has
very
a
soon.
Steam networking video too.
Oh, that's good.
That's also paid. You gotta pay $100 for Steam networking, and you also gotta be 18, so it kind of sucks.
No, for Proton, the Photon engine or whatever the fuck it's called. It's free if you have less than 20 people on the server. It only allows 20 people on the server though. But
but I
for
want to-
prototyping, that's great.
I thought it was like number of concurrent users.
Yeah.
I want to make this. I want to make just like a
So
simple
if there's
Steam
20
multiplayer.
concurrent users, then it doesn't let you have any more.
But like, is that per server or in total for an entire game?
That's per server, but you only get one server for free.
Oh,
But like
yeah.
if you're generating revenue, it's pretty cheap to upgrade. So if your game's like getting active revenue, you can afford to have more.
In 5
like,
years of
better
game design, I
servers.
haven't made $1, so
Yeah, the same here, bud. Oh my gosh.
I feel like most indie people in game dev, they just make games for the fun of it, and then they get bored and move on to the next project and never.
oh yeah,
finish
totally.
one.
Yeah,
Totally.
I've made a lot of games.
That's even true for those who don't make games and then they just program like me.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. The only projects I've ever finished were game jams,
Yeah, same.
unless
If
it
it's
was
not a
like a
game
That's why I
tool.
do them.
Yeah, if it's not a game jam, I'm not touching a code editor.
Yeah.
There's got to be some semblance of reason.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but
why a lot of us do them, though.
March.
It's just like that sense of accomplishment, actually making a game and finishing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll never do it outside of this.
yeah. I need a reason. I don't just do things for my own betterment.
Why though?
I don't know. Just how I am.
I mean, I always do things just for my own.
No, I'm not
Complete
helping, man.
opposite. That's the complete opposite of what I do, so it's quite confusing.
Like I know going to the gym is going to help me out, but I'm not going to go unless there's a fairly good reason, other than my health.
Okay, so I finished upgrading everything, and I now have like borders, so everything's working as it should. Let's go. I do want to get procedural animation working with the legs though.
Procedural animation is hard.
I know I've tried 3 times and I've just decided that it's not worth doing until later. Like if I have extra time, I'll do it, but it's not the most necessary thing.
Why memory
I'm
costs
trying to get the
single dollar,
introduction
okay.
tutorial working. Da, 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 da.
You know, if I had a YouTube channel, I could make you yell out subscribe or something. But I don't have a YouTube channel, so there's no point in making that an Easter egg.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
I have a YouTube channel, I've just never uploaded to it.
You know,
I mean, I got one too. I've just also never uploaded to it. I feel like it's a bad idea to ask you to subscribe to an empty YouTube channel.
I have a Twitch that's decently popular, but like I've never uploaded a single YouTube video.
This game jam has been the
Actually,
most popular my Twitch has ever been.
Oh yeah.
I should probably be streaming this, but at the same time, it's like 1 in the morning for me, so no one's gonna be watching me right now.
I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm already stressing my deck enough to design the entire game on it. I'm like, I don't want to risk Twitch.
Are you building on the Steam Deck?
Yeah,
What
I
a
figure
gamer.
because it's a pretty low end platform, and so it's like a good way to just say, hey, if it runs at 60 FPS on the deck, it ought to run on most computers pretty well.
Yeah.
How's development going on deck? Because I've been trying to get one for a while.
I think it's okay. The problem, I'm running into two problems with it. One is Visual Studio, because you're installing the Flatpak version of it and not the standard version of it. It doesn't speak too well with Unity, so I'm having trouble getting the Unity APIs and all that working in it. Blender, same deal. Like I can't use .blend files. I have to export them as OBJs or something like that.
Wait, Unity can open .blend files?
If you have Blender installed natively, yes.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
you can't
I was
install
always
Blender
exploiting as
natively on the
.fbx
deck.
anyway.
Yeah, and I don't like dealing in FBX. I
Well,
typically like because
Unity recompiles everything to FBX anyway.
Yeah,
The internal file format is just FBX, so if you export things as FBX, you
Yeah.
run into less issues.
I've had trouble exporting armatures from Blender into FBX. That's why I typically don't do it. The other big issue I've run into is when the system runs out of memory, because it's DDR5 and not standard DDR. It runs out real hard. Everything will freeze, and it will stay like that for minutes until it figures out how to free up its space. So it's got some weird quirks to it, but yeah.
All right, guys, I'll hop on later. I gotta go verbally abuse my AI.
All right, have fun with that.
Have fun with that.
Oh, you can do that in here. That's fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah, true. Well, good. All right, catch you guys.
It's just something funny. Kinda sad. I actually wanted to hear it. I'm always interested, like what other like indie developers are doing, because I'm ultimately like wanna make my game someday, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna achieve that.
But I go into the
Making games by yourself is really hard.
Yeah, but like I got the I would say the knowledge for it. Like I don't have any experience with Unity or something similar, but I do have knowledge in that area.
Honestly, even though there's less tutorials for it, I'd probably go into Godot instead of Unity at this point, just because of all the shady stuff that's happened with Unity as of late.
I mean, it's debatably better
yeah.
than Godot, so there's still issues.
Yeah, there's issues in both. My concern with Unity is if that
Yeah, I agree.
if that mobile company that there was that mobile company that offered to buy them out for like what $11 million. If they decided to do that and then just make the engine proprietary to themselves and close it off to the public, then we're all kind of screwed. But
I think if they did that,
feel
they
like
would crash heavily because it's the biggest engine. I think it'd be more profitable to keep it available.
Probably, yeah. But it's a matter of like, well, do they start doing something shitty with the engine itself to make it more profitable? Get rid of the free version or maybe add ads to it, something stupid like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned with it, but I mean, I'm sunk cost fallacy into Unity at this point. But I feel like if I was just getting into game development, I'd probably go with Godot.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I thought about a lot about like where to start with, and and I couldn't quite settle because they're all a lot of things I would have to learn that I like. I know how they work, but I don't know how to like. I don't want to learn how they work in Unity. I don't know how to work.
Mhm.
I don't want to know how they work in Godot because like
You-
they do it differently than what
mhm.
they're actually doing.
Do you have programming experience, or do you need to learn that too?
I have like very much programming experience, like over a
Got it. Okay.
decade. Um,
Mhm.
but not in like Unity or Godot, not in a game engine. Not
Yeah.
like
Is
specifically not in a game engine. I made a game engine myself.
oh
But I still don't happen to make a game with it,
what
except for the
languages do you
testing
know?
ones.
What languages do you know?
Oh, that depends on what you're tasking me to do. At
Okay.
this point, I can pick up most like commonly
Yeah.
used languages on the way.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of
I'm quite used to the C style. So like every C
okay.
style language, including Java, those would
Yeah. So
be what I can do.
if you want the easiest experience, then Unity or Unreal at that point. I think Godot is part Python based, part C, so it's a little bit of an odd language. Um,
The
yeah.
Python base doesn't sound too good in my ear.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I've looked into it. It's different than C. That's all I know. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
bindings for C++ and support for .NET 6 coming soon. I can't remember.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I saw Go code before from a game that I played. It's like made in Godot. So
Okay. How the wait? Oh, never mind.
yes, I'm just missing the point where I want to start. Like
Hmm. Okay. Well, those are some new bugs. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think my advice for getting into game development is just at this point pick something, go and try to have fun. Game jams are a good way to get into it. I think.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
why I'm
I
here.
yeah, yeah. I mean, are you making a game in the gym, or are you just sort of checking out the streams?
I'm actually just checking out because I'm not in a jam right now, and
Mhm.
I literally don't want to attend a jam. It's like single, I guess, like alone. It would be more informative, and I could learn better when I just like view someone else
Mhm.
attending. But
Yeah, I think you might want to get a few jams under your belt solo. And I say this as someone who's only done solo jams, all right? So I've never done a group jam, but uh, I've had a few people come to me wanting to do a group jam with me, but they've never had game jam experience before,
oh, I
or
see.
they're really new to game development, and I usually don't go with them because they need to understand the time frame and the constraints you need to put on yourself in a
Yes,
jam. Like, yeah,
that's why I'm honest about that. I never said I
yeah,
want to participate with somebody in a game jam.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
always I always go like, I have no experience.
Yes, development indeed, Grim. Spend a hot minute to remember what my bind for thing is. Alright, does it work? Yes, it does! So cool. I'm making a game. It's a puzzle game with this bastard. This MF, I hate him. Basically, he likes to, like, explore around and do the funny. Alright. Now to make more cubes.
Are you suggesting there's a jam next week? What shall I
Yeah,
do about?
so Bracky's Jam is, I think it's like, it's for the past few years, it's been the biggest game jam of the year. And there's the next Bracky's Jam is in a week or two. So that if you wanted to get in on and listen, or observe game development for a jam and to try to get ahead, an idea of how it works, that's going to be a really good one because it's very competitive. This one's very competitive too. Don't mind, the wowie jam.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big jam, but that's going to be the biggest.
Okay, so like you suggest that I go like try to find someone there who is willing to just let me like look at what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of teams. The way that their workflow in more recent years has been is they'll go on a Zoom call. The programmer may screen share, the graphics artist may screen share. So, getting that kind of an opportunity to look at that, I think could be beneficial. Not that you need to, you're primarily a programmer, but it's a good idea to get insight into art because in a lot of game jams, even if you're primarily a programmer, yeah.
In terms of research, like my primary goal is to like work on my game idea that I have in mind. And I know that's usually a bad thing to have like plan out the idea and then figure out the idea is bad. But I still want to get like the expertise to try to make it to figure that out.
Alright, hold up. I will be right back real quick.
grass on top of the dirt, probably as well. Yeah, I failed. Like I feel the pain when drawing rocks. I failed miserably. I don't want to do that again. I will focus. That's why I want to group up. I want to focus on the programming part because I feel comfortable in doing that.
It's just having a meltdown.
Oh dang, that icon is actually pretty good. Why don't you just do pixel art?
What?
I don't know, the icon you posted's pretty good.
Yeah, but it took me way too long to like put it to practice.
Mm.
There are like 5 different versions of that, and I made it like for a group of people that asked me for an icon for like a random GitHub project, and yeah.
I mean, your first of everything is going to take you a long time, even game development. It's about becoming familiar with it and getting better.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know why I have that barrier, but I don't start with looking into Unity or something like that.
I usually only spend like 2 or 3 tops for pixel art. Otherwise, something you could probably try is like I'll see what it's called, but it's like character creators and that kind of stuff, where it's like they make the sprites for you, and all you have to do is background art and that kind of stuff. You could potentially try to do that kind of thing.
Hmm. Not sure about that. Like I said, I probably will like step back from art a little bit. Don't feel like
Oh, perfectly
there
calculated.
there are way better people at art than me, so why not give them a try? You know? Because there are a lot of people that can do art. They might not even be like into pixel art or something, but they can do art in general, and they can't do programming at all. So I guess it's like only reasonable to team up at that point. I don't need
Can you
to.
use assets?
I don't need to. Yeah, assets as well. Like depending on what I'm gonna do. Like for jams, I could do that. If I want to make it like a real game in some time, I can't do assets probably.
In my game, I use multiple assets and looks good.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised at seeing how many games on Steam that are Unity based that even have like a couple of thousand reviews and all that. A lot of them still use Unity game assets from the asset store. Like it's more common than what you think, especially like sound effects and some musical notes or texture work. Not necessarily specific models, but like terrain textures, things like that.
A lot of assets from the like asset store that are, especially the free ones, but the ones that are highly customizable are usually used. Like the tools are used all the time.
I need my button model.
Oh man,
Ugh.
I'll probably stay in 2D as well. Those model things. I mean, I did the math for both them, like dimensional systems, like 2D and 3D. And the 2D math is just way much easier. Like it's the increase is not even linear, it's like exponential.
What, for 2D to 3D vector maths?
Yes. Like not only vector math, like the whole math behind it. Like I
No.
said, I did make a game engine. Like I took part in making one at least. So on the decision whether it should be like 2D or 3D, there was like no doubt that it would be 2D, because 3D is just like you don't want to do that. Math on 3D they are brain breaking. Honestly. And efficiency problems on 3D are way harder to solve. Way harder.
Button.
Hmm?
I finished the Game Jam game.
What?
Lucky.
Oh, I was like, here's the perfect material I need, but I realized it's from the asset set from this model. So of course it would be.
Hmm.
Okay, well that's a button done.
Button.
Button.
A button.
Now we just give it a collider so it can detect if it's been pressed.
Oh yeah. A good old just add a collider thing.
It's not that
Be
hard.
that easy. Not in a game engine, no. That's true.
C# script button. Alright, if I understand logic, this should work. I probably
Spoiler,
don't though,
doesn't
so
work.
this probably won't work.
So If it doesn't work, you don't understand logic?
Yes.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
that sounds good. What are you doing right now?
Implementing puzzle mechanics.
Puzzle mechanics.
Yeah. Gotta add light bridges.
Hmm. Sounds interesting.
Might be, depends
Do
if
you
it
mind
works.
do you mind sharing your process?
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. I could have looked into your profile, that's true. Oh, I can hear myself in it.
5, 2. Alright, now we're just gonna make it look good. Do that. It's a simple material. Oh. That looks like what I want. Awesome. Also, it should be shorter. That doesn't look right. Hell yeah.
Not sure the photo does it justice, but we're talking about like low resolution graphics and all that. These are really low resolution stuff. Like that drawer in the photo that I just posted is like the highest thing. But I
Okay.
just crunched the graphics down so hard and limited the colors to only 4 that it really masked a lot of that.
Oh, I see.
Also,
I
I
uh
like making
I
games in
guess
like
I
old art style. But
I guess I recognize the color palette.
It's based on one of it's a funny color palette. It's based on one of the ones from the original Game Boy. If you popped it into an SNES Game Boy cartridge reader, it had like a lot of stock color filters for the 4 shades of colors it had. So I ripped one of those. I ripped one of those gradients and used it here.
Alright, this should be a fully functional level now.
But yeah, I can see the point of having low detail in graphics.
What? Heck. Well, it wouldn't be my code if it didn't work if it didn't break first try.
Well, if your code, like a complex thing of code, works first, there has to be something wrong with it.
Get deceived. I suspect what's going wrong is I'm not obeying the laws of collision matrices. Go check. I need the choose your own adventure collisions. In messages, where is it? Choose your own adventure physics messages. Collision messages? 3D. So to fix this, the AI needs to be a rigid body for the sake of trolling. At this point, I feel like it may just be easier just to do distance checking.
Still not sure what you're trying to do.
The player isn't. The button isn't detecting the player properly because there's supposed to be a light bridge that spawns in when the player walks on the button. Why can I not distract on the button? And why did that not trigger? Interesting. Hit button. That's a log I've never seen before. AI 290. What? Did it hit the button trigger? Okay, you know what, stuff this, I'm just doing distance checks. It's easier. Probably less bugs. Probably not, actually.
Oh, man. I have to go to sleep at some point.
That's the wrong way of implementing this.
Well, guys, thanks for talking a bit. I probably just need some sleep now.
Alright, see ya.
Great. Good night.
Bye.
Talk to you around.
Alright, should fix the button. Hmm? Alright, let's see if this works. Instead of being 0.1, make that 0.3. Now we should have buttons.
That looks impressive.
Meow. This is level 2. Alright, hell yeah. Let's see how much code I've broken on the previous level. There's 1. Two 85. 285. AS dot play one shot sounds 1. Easy enough fix. Override. Ripped. Apply all. Alright, there's a whole bunch of bugs fixed. Wait, I created a script. make a level. Great. See. Okay. See ya. Oh, that is a lot of arrows. That's a lot of odd errors.
Okay, I'm done with my game, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Gonskis. That's our main menu.
I knocked that out today because I knew I couldn't get to the real time consuming thing.
Directional light. I don't need the on-click.
Would someone is someone available to playtest my game real fast?
Yeah?
Like 5 minutes because
Yeah.
I gotta build it. It's thanks. It's nowhere near being done, and I don't have the voiceover done yet, which is going to be the tutorial. Uh, the only controls in the game is you use your mouse to move blocks
Alright.
to make a dude go to make an AI go from point A to point B.
Sounds very similar
make
to my game.
Okay, my game is the Shadows game, where you actually are manipulating shadows, and the shadow realm is where the AI sits.
Yo, that's cool. That's kind of like my last Jam game.
Oh,
Yeah, my last game, basically, I made it, I forget what it was, like some sort of spy theme. And I made a game where if you have to stay in shadows, and if you go into the light, that you get killed, and the game had, like, hard shadow environments.
oh, I've always wanted to make something like that. No, this one is you manipulate the shadows on a wall, and then I use a render texture in Unity to capture the shadows on the wall, and then I convert them to a mesh. And then I have I have an AI moving along that mesh, and then I do a render texture of that AI and project them back onto the wall.
Smart.
It runs like crap because I did a really shitty mesh generation job, but basically you're just trying to manipulate blocks so that the light hits them a certain way to get them from point A to point B.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
I can't think of a name for this game.
I can't think of a game to make.
Pardon?
I
You
can't.
got less than a day left.
Yeah.
I
A
know.
little over a day, never mind.
36 hours.
Yeah.
A day and a half.
Plenty of time.
No, it's
I
not.
couldn't I
Okay.
mean you can like there are some I mean someone just finished their game in less than 2 days basically, so just scope back a little bit.
Can someone give me an idea on what game I should make?
I had an
Wowie.
idea the other day. Let me try to think on it again because I forgot. Yeah, I got an idea for you. If you know how to implement machine learning, maybe make a game where you have to make a simple platformer, and the machines have to learn how to get from point A to point B through iteration.
I've never heard someone put machine learning and simple in the same sentence.
Well, like there's a lot of machine learning algorithms. So I said if you know how to use one of those algorithms, you can basically plug and play it, tell it the controls to use, and it will
I
figure
am
things out.
using construct.
Okay, good luck with that. I've never used it.
Construct is a basic
I just put my
game
work
engine
in
for
progress
children.
title screen in the chat.
Let me just Google it. No, let me just search it on YouTube. If someone have ever made it.
No title.
I can't
Mine-
think of
mine-
anything.
I mean that. Hey, I've seen people do like placeholder titles just fine. Mine. I was just gonna call mine Shadow People. I'm like that doesn't really sound too well. When I've got this whole Russia thing going on, so I'm like, the capitalist pigs shall fear our Shadow People is the full name of my game now.
That's pretty
I don't know
cool.
if I'll
No.
stick with
I'd
it.
play that.
No, no one has ever made machine learning and construct. I'm screwed.
Yeah, sorry. If you used Unity, I'm like, I could put you to a few tutorials, but oh, okay. My game is finished building. Let me upload it. What was the name of who said that they wanted to? I can't really see who's talking at the moment.
They wanna what?
Someone said that they could test my game.
Me. Mostly a
Cheesy?
scratch.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't me, but I can too.
Okay.
Master Airs. Okay, gotcha. I'll send you the link here in a second.
Cool.
I'm gonna just go to random idea generator. Oh wait, that is a thing? What? Okay.
I mean, the goal of it is to implement an AI. You could always, if you have access to one of those like AI image generation softwares, you could always generate art for your game from them. Use that.
An automated social media business for baby boomers. What?
What?
An
Sounds like a
online
pyramid scheme
medical
if I've ever heard one.
advisory service for teachers. What is this? An awesome reusable energy solution for business people. A personal health insurance service for website owners. Screw this.
I mean, Joe just put some ideas in the video if you wanted to go back and watch it again.
I did not. I did watch it. It's just. It's not giving
Honestly,
me any.
that was really nice of him to do. Like I swear I have such a hard time coming up with game ideas, and just having that list kind of gets me
Oh wait,
started.
I found one. Game idea generator. Canyon action.
Oh, that's why I've broken Discord. I gotta go.
Parking lot racer. Chaos hack and slash. The Shadow Pirate.
Can I show you a game on stream, or do you want me to keep it on a different window?
Yeah, you can show it if you want. I've shown it off a few times already.
Right.
We're taking your bets now. Will my code work first try?
Soundtrack's popping.
It never will. Just it never will.
It never does it?
Oh.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's web-based only, so you have to share the browser window, probably.
Okay, I went to a game idea generator. I got. Wait, what are the rules for pictures in this server?
I just think there's like no not safe for work stuff, but
Not
I don't
safe
know.
for-
I don't know the full
Not
rule
safe
set.
for work words.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what are rules? There we go. discuss politics. So, no spam. Okay. Be nice. Mod. After one warning. Banning it.
I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to be playing the game, but it's working, so... What? I got to level 6 and there's no blocks.
Hey,
Yeah, I haven't made
Archie,
that far yet.
Archie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I went to a random idea generator. I got this.
What did you get? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what did you get?
How long did it take you to get to level 6? Was it
Just
like
got
less
that.
than a
Oh
minute?
my
I suspect a lot less time than it was supposed to. Basically, if you
Yeah,
stack a cube
probably.
on top of another cube and then just drag the bottom cube, you can just move the floor underneath the stickman.
Oh, that's an intentional mechanic. Yeah.
Hey,
Alright, because
That's
that
the-
pretty much allows you to beat every level with only 2 cubes.
hey, I can make that game if I really tried
Oh, that's a good. Okay.
with
Thank
artificial
you for letting me know
intelligence.
that exploit. I'll have to fix it.
Please don't. I don't think NSFW games are allowed. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, man.
I think that they're okay. You just have to explicitly call it out. It's in the rules.
I guess that's understandable.
Yeah, I just went to a game idea generator. I shouldn't have. Let me go there again.
Yep. Thanks for letting me know that exploit. I'm just gonna put like walls up on the ceiling now to prevent that kind of stuff.
Good idea.
Oh, I just realized why my code didn't work first try. It's because I forgot I said set float and not set integer.
Oh, rip.
Because I'm setting a bullet count and I'm trying to make a reload animation for when you run out of bullets, and it'll be like a quick thing, but I don't know, I feel like it'll add something to the game.
Hey, I got another really great idea
Hell yeah.
from an idea generator. Here it is.
Oh my gosh, what freaking word generator are you using?
Hold up.
I don't know. I just I'm just pressing random and when I see something like that, I just screenshot it. But there are a lot of these. Most of those are just horrible. Like, why South African slave farm is another idea that's suggested.
Hold up.
You gotta be making a new build now with just a giant effing wall at the very start to prevent that kind of stuff.
Now I can speedrun breaking it again. I love breaking games.
Oh yeah, please do. I want to know if there's before I make more levels.
Yeah.
I'd like to know in advance.
It's like for the GMTK game Gem. I don't know if anyone saw it. There's a YouTuber who made a game where you had a box that like a puzzle cube that has certain effects when you roll it, and it was a really cool game. But
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, the game can be beaten entirely in one roll of the die.
What do you do? I played it. I couldn't figure that out.
Hold on, do I still have it installed? Do like a speed run of the game. Yeah, I think I hold speedrun record for the game probably because I spent like
Which game?
hold on, where is it? Don't think I deleted it. If I did delete it, I gotta go reinstall it because it's cool AF. Okay, I deleted it. One sec. It is called Shutter Labs.
Yeah, basically it's a play on Portal. It's like if Portal had a dice cube that instead of a companion cube, where all the sides had different things.
It's a really cool game though. I would gladly
Which
play a
game?
full version if it.
Which game?
Shutter Labs. I'll put it in chat. Hold up. Terror Dev.
Oh. Oh.
But yeah, the entire game can be beaten in one roll. It's like, here's a dice, you get 6 unique sides with 6 unique events, and I'm like, nah.
Oh my god.
Isn't it only 5 unique sides? Because one of them they couldn't figure out something to do with it.
One side is a hint that I didn't know about until like my 6th playthrough. 34. Where is it? It says I've got 34 of the same files already in my downloads directory, so where are they? Oh, build. Still here.
I should probably stop sending this guy the horrible ideas I get from this idea generator.
Hello.
Wait. Hello.
Wait. I've forgotten how to speedrun the game. It's been too long.
How do you games get along?
Okay-ish.
Pretty good.
Trying to fix exploits.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done, except I have one bug I just can't figure out how to fix. In my second level, the pause menu button does do nothing.
Wait, no, I just had such a good idea, but the theme is to collaborate with the AI and not fight with it.
Yeah, you can twist that however you want.
You're practicing your fighting skills with the AI.
Yeah, you're training the AI how to be the best fighter it can be.
No, it's a server game where there are a bunch of servers and the AI is just, corrupting the files on all of them and you have to go through and fix them.
Yeah, you're teaching it how to corrupt files. You're providing opposition. You can literally justify anything by telling it that the player that you're teaching them something.
But we're still unhappy with how unclear this level is in terms of communicating the solution to the player.
But why? Then why would the player fight back so?
This is the single point you actually need to use this cube's power up. It's so cool.
Are you playing a game over there instead of working?
Yeah, I'm playing Shuttle Labs.
Imagine taking breaks.
I'm just exploiting the game so I don't get rusty.
Bro, I just got so many. I'm getting so many messed up game ideas. Kyrgyz organ farm, South African slave farm, Ukrainian slave farm.
Why did it say South African slave farm? Like, why was that an actual thing?
Why does it say
I don't
slave
know.
bomb?
I don't know.
No, you bastard! I don't want more power-ups! Damn game giving me damn power-ups.
Oh, you're too good for power-ups now?
Power-ups? I'm just gonna leave the cube here, you know what? I don't even need it.
When you're done with that playthrough, new build of my game for you to break, please.
Alright,
Thank you.
cool.
Hey, evolution of the MacBook animation. I totally have time for that.
Yeah, I know. You get distracted so easily when you don't want to code.
Nah, seriously, I want to know the evolution of the MacBook.
Oh my gosh, alright. Alright, I've implemented reloading into my game. I'm gonna screen share it for those who are interested.
Nice.
Alright, give it a sec. I should probably just leave this on so people can watch me develop if they feel like it. Pew 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 pew.
This is like the only challenging level in the game to beat without a roll.
What? Oh my god.
Cool.
Bro, computers back in the day needed just 1 megabyte of memory.
Dude, how?
They didn't need to load as much. Also, damn, that game's looking pretty nice.
My game looks pretty good, but it's
What the
got
fuck?
zero content. I have the content I want for it planned out already for the first level, but I don't actually have it
What happens if you try and walk off the map?
Nothing. You don't walk off the map.
Good job.
Wait, Arcos, how did you make like the game so pixely?
Shader.
Is it a
Magic.
shader or is it a render texture?
No, it's a shader.
Damn.
It was originally gonna be a render texture, and then I realized that sucks and doesn't work very well. And so I spent a while making a shader.
Fair enough.
Oh, Windows 10 is using way too much memory. 2 gigs, like who has that much memory? I'm gonna just switch to MS-DOS.
Alright,
I get the impression that this doesn't have the same pixel level. Yeah, no, it's not.
wrong number of pixels.
There we go. That's the correct pixel art scale. And I've got a health system in place and everything. I should be good.
Alright, I'm testing your game, Kunik.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was unmuted there. You guys should let me know.
What the heck? Excuse me, what is wrong with the freaking robots? They're doing the reload animation for some reason. That's kind of weird. I need to get rid of the animator component on them. Because they don't even have the shooting script. Oh, that's probably what's going on. They just have their stuff infinitely reset. Okay, wait. There's no reason for them to have an animator because they're not animated. And then once I do animate it, it'll be with procedural animation, so I won't need that. Dude, I really hope I finish this game in time. I'm gonna be stressed if I don't. Like, I'm gonna get so stressed towards the end.
Oh, I managed to push shape
In
into the
that
nether.
case, yeah, in that case, you should probably strip out any features that won't get you to the end goal for now, and then come back and add them later.
Yeah, I might not sleep tonight.
Oof.
Depending on how much I need to add. Alright. I think I should focus on getting just like the first level and the final level. Because worst case scenario, then I make like one level, and then it's a playable game.
Yeah, make one transitional level that has everything that they need to learn for that boss packed into it.
Yeah, because I know what I want for the boss fight, and it's not going to be too hard to make, but... Yeah, alright. To be fair, this is like one of my first... It's like my third game jam, so I don't know.
I heartily recommend, if you have a free, 3 hours on any given weekend, the tri-jams, I think, help me immensely for avoiding feature creep in the game jams I do.
This pause menu makes me cry.
I should totally make a pause.
What pause menu makes you
What
cry?
pause menu?
Oh no.
And my pause menu, in the first level, the pause menu works fine. And in the second level, the buttons just don't work anymore.
Oh no.
And I have no idea why. I tried
Bad news, Kunik, your blocker doesn't work.
It doesn't? What did you do?
Hold up, watch my live stream and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. It's just as easy to...
I'm trying to see... I don't see your live stream up.
It's on Twitch. You can click on my profile and see it.
Me.
Wait, who's
Can't do
streaming?
that in-
Oh,
Me.
Can't do that
I
in
see
mobile.
it.
Hold up
I
a
see it.
second.
I see it.
I'm gonna guess you made him go over the blocker that I put up.
No, I went under it, actually.
What? Okay, I want to see. I've got it pulled up.
Alright, so there's... Level 1 works as intended.
Okay.
And level 2.
Yeah, I'm just seeing level 1 at the moment.
Yep.
There.
And then on level 3, you just sort of... do that.
Oh! I see. Okay then.
There's 34 hours left, and I am...
I don't know how to fix that.
Wait, what the heck? Now he's floating on the star!
Yeah, the program that I put in place... Oh, that's weird. The program I put in place basically says if he's in the same spot for more than, like, I think it's like 5 frames out of every second, he'll start trying to jump because he thinks he's stuck.
Ah.
So I'm guessing he somehow got stuck there.
Just watch this man's viewers go from 2 to 8 in a span of like 3 seconds.
Alright, thanks for that. I need to figure out how to fix that.
My best advice is maybe, like, turn the gravity up a bit. That way it just hits the ground before you get a chance to pull it back up.
Yeah, like, really amp up his gravity. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a challenging fix, that. That's always my issues with 2D physics, is stuff getting pushed.
Yeah. Here, negative 9.81, try negative 98.1.
Oh no! He's just gonna go to the Shadow Realm.
Let's see. He's already in the Shadow Realm. What's that mean now?
Good point, good point. Man, spitting facts.
The Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Alright, time to make a second UI manager. Oh boy.
Do you guys know how to make a text system, like, for dialogue and stuff?
Nope. But I am gonna have to learn how to make one soon, because I want to make something that uses isometric 3D text rendering.
Hey, that's what I built.
Oh damn.
It's a pain. I mean, I got it to work fairly easily, and then the mouse tracking was what I struggled with.
you don't have time to make a proper text dialogue, you can record them and play as
Please,
an
I need
audio.
ideas.
Actually, you know what? Before I build this text system, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the Unity asset store.
There's a few of them on there. The nice thing about some of the dialogue systems on there is that they have baked-in support for translations, if that matters.
Okay, $85. No, thank you. $85. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Can-
you need
can
to
I-
wait for one of the mini Steam sales. Like they usually go on sale for like down to $10, $15.
I'm just gonna search free assets dialogue. All right, this looks like a lot better. Okay, there's chibi dialogue. Not exactly what I'm looking.
Again, that wasn't too hard. Frick, there goes my back. We need a UI.
Okay. I toned up gravity so high that he kind of just walked in place instead of moving anywhere. So let me just turn that back down a little bit.
Hey, can anyone give me ideas? Any ideas are good. I'm out of them.
For what?
For a game.
Oh, to start. Okay.
Down shooter.
An
Binding
idea.
of Isaac clone. Just make a
What?
Binding of Isaac clone.
What
Sounds
can
good.
you make?
What's Binding of Isaac?
It's a pretty cool game
Uh,
that I probably should play at some point.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. I'll throw out to you. I think I could make this in a day, so that's why I'm pitching it to you. Got an AI there on the ground. Use some like free asset or whatever particle system. Make like, I don't know, like 10, 20 different types of projectiles. Design a game where you have to shoot the AI so that it learns your stuff, but you have to shoot him not enough to kill him. He got a little health bar. Then he full heals and fights a boss using the abilities you hit him with. He learns through getting hit by your shit.
I mean, you could also make a Simon clone.
Yeah, but that's no
Just-
fun. Think about it. Just throwing shit at, beat up your little
I
AI
guess,
dude until
yeah.
he gets better.
I guess, yeah.
No, but that's probably the better idea. I think I could do that in a day, but the Simon clone is probably a little easier.
I'm just thinking of random stuff you could probably make in like 2 hours and then polish. Because you could just juice up a Simon clone until it's like ridiculously good.
You should make a simple 3D platformer and just use voice commands to control an AI friend.
You got to yell
Easy.
jump and stuff, and
Yeah.
it'll miss it like half the time.
Yeah. That's what I've done. I am now watching a tutorial on moving platforms.
Step
Just
1,
gotta
child
recreate
object.
that.
Step 2, unchild object.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. Now it's gotta hope that my AI doesn't freak out when he suddenly gets put on one.
Well, depends. Are you transforming in local space or world space?
I'm very new to Unity, so I don't know what that means.
Are you calculating your movement relative to the parent or relative to the world?
What is the difference between Black Cat and Catwoman?
Pardon?
So I'm using the nav mesh AI. So I'm just telling it to go to position.
What
No
is
idea
the
then. Probably world
difference
space.
what is
Probably.
the difference between Black Cat and Catwoman?
I don't know what you're talking about, honestly.
Okay.
Catwoman and Werecat? I don't know.
And Black Cat.
Black Cat. One's Marvel, one's DC.
Any other differences?
Nope.
Okay.
Movies in a nutshell.
They're probably made just to go and steal from each other. I don't know which one came first, but it doesn't matter. Both of them now have one. Back in like the Silver Age or whatever, every time someone came out with a new superhero, the other side would just make an exact copy.
I'll be right back. What should I name my AI?
Mine's Benjamin.
I feel like QWERTY's a good name. I'll go
Mine's
with
probably
that.
going to be named some obscenity. Not by me, but anyone who's trying to use voice commands is probably going to start calling him some very colorful names, and he's not listening.
Oh, cool. Object reference exception. That was quick. Ah! How many errors now? None. That's pretty cool. It's pathing. The buttons don't work. How scintillating. Well, that's really odd, considering it should work. Wait, what? None of my buttons work?
Someone else's game idea.
Oh, is it trying to use this bloody thing?
Would it make me a horrible person if I stole someone else's game idea? Just
Nope, perfectly fine.
As long as you change it up a bit.
Yeah, as long as you don't actually steal the project files, it's fine.
Yeah, like call it Petrus instead of Tetris.
Yeah,
It'd be easy.
exactly.
Tetris. Alright, no title is got a menu now. Now I just gotta actually come up with a title. Wait a minute, why can I not hear anything? Oh no.
No one's talking, that's why.
No, in my game it's supposed to have sound, but there is no sound.
Oh, okay, that's sorry.
Jesus. Volume was at 0, that's why.
I meant to say earlier, for the person that was having an issue with like their menu buttons not working on level 2 and beyond, maybe there's another UI element that's covering them up. Usually it's like invisible or something.
Yeah, UI's like that. It's a pain.
I already tried it. I removed every other UI. So that's not it. But thank you.
Oh my god, the age of consent in South Korea is 13.
Yeah, I don't think increasing the gravity fixed the issue because it makes it harder for the guy to actually platform in other parts of the game now. So I need another solution. I think when you had him trapped in the blocks, he was clipping into the blocks a little bit. So I might do a check to see if he's clipping into things and then explode him if he is.
One thing that I was thinking of is there any point where you actually need to move a stack of blocks?
Yes, 2 of the levels are actually designed around that mechanic.
Oh. Or like a stack of blocks, not just a singular one.
Yeah, 2 of the levels are currently designed around that mechanic. I think one of them has two solutions though. Like I didn't intend for it to have two solutions, but it does. But one of them, I think the only way to beat it legitimately without, an exploit is through moving a stack of blocks.
Alright. Game is working, and so is the music. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Question now is what isn't working?
You'll find out when it comes time for everyone else to play the game.
Yep. Well, I should probably actually make some more levels first, considering there's only 2 of them. Is there anyone that wants to try testing my game?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool.
Is it going to be a web game or how are you publishing it?
It's a .exe.
I may not be able to, but I can try.
Oh, what version are you on? What hardware?
I'm on a Steam Deck, so it's running Linux.
It should run just fine through Proton. Most of my other games have.
It should. Keyword.
I haven't had that many issues with Proton, because one of my friends is also on Linux, so I've had to learn a fair bit about Linux and making things work.
Yeah, I mean, I daily drove it for a year or two, but sometimes I know you're using that custom shader with the pixel art, right?
I'm not doing any pixel art.
No, okay, never mind. It'll probably work fine then. The custom shaders is where Proton usually stumbles, and I know someone was doing that here.
Yeah. It's Archos, I think.
God. Yeah, sorry, I can't really see who's speaking and not used to the voices yet.
Fair enough. Oh, that's my temp name, is it? Okay, cool. Thanks, past me.
Okay, now I know how to make a level a level builder.
Hell yeah.
So let's make a tile selector. I'm so tired, I need a coffee.
Yeah, me and my friend were gonna collaborate on this and work together, but then we weren't able to set up Unity Collab or GitHub, so now we're just passing around the laptop to program.
Oh boy, I'll play test your game here in a second. I think I found a fix for that issue, that exploit you were doing.
Nice.
But in my basically my solution is if it detects a cube has gone too far within the hitbox of the dude, it'll just kill him. Somehow in the process of doing that though, I created a duplication error. And so it's just duplicating this dude like crazy right now. I'll throw a screenshot in chat so you guys can see this. I don't even know how this happened.
Alright. That is one thing I forgot to implement is oh my god. Yeah, that doesn't look working as intended.
No, definitely not.
Okay, I just realized my transition between levels isn't implemented yet. Seems...
What engine is this? It looks so. I've never seen anything like this. Or is it? No, this is Unity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta do a little trolling with Unity's lighting engine.
Yeah.
And then cry inside because it will never work exactly how you want it.
It's been a while since I've went into the Windows export of it. It threw me off for a second.
I am. Yeah, I think what would be cool is they just added an ability, like a context menu, right click, run with Proton.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but native Linux builds for games are significantly bigger than Windows builds.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually on a nature about 3 times the size of a Windows build, which is kind of crazy.
I've had it about half on most of my games. It's about on par with the macOS builds as well.
Yeah.
I don't see the exe. What folder is that in?
It should just be in the main folder.
Oh, I think I extracted not as a folder, but right into the same directory I'm in. Let me go up a level.
The crash handler and the game exe.
Yeah, I extracted it wrong. My bad.
All good. Alright, so I want this on by default here. Have it on by default in the thing, and disable it for that level. Let me do. UI manager. No, game UI manager.
Oh, you're giving us credit. Thanks.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So how does this pathfinding work? Because I know I can right click and he'll sometimes move to the direction I ping him, but not always.
It's not omnipotent. It can only go to where you pinged it if it can actually see it.
I mean, sometimes I've done like right next to it, it won't. Oh no, there it goes. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a bit of a latency to it.
Okay. It goes to it pretty reliably for me, so maybe there's a bug.
So how far is everybody?
Beginning to do levels now.
Nice.
Distracted trying to fix bugs that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, we're just trying to get the core mechanics and stuff.
There's only this one level, right?
Pardon?
There's only this one level, or is there more than one?
There should be 2.
Ah, I got it. Okay.
Was it the icosahedron?
Yeah, I think my immediate feedback is there needs to be some sort of an indicator to tell which blocks you can left click and use. I didn't realize I was supposed to click the end screen button. I thought I could just walk into it, and then when that didn't work, I was like, "What?"
So you tried to fly into the icosahedron.
Yeah, I mean, it let me go over there, so I'm like, "Ah, maybe this is where I'm supposed to go."
Well, that actually should work, I think.
All I know is I walked into it, nothing happened, and I turned around and I clicked on it. I'm like, "Oh, I guess that's what I did."
Oh, wait, because that doesn't... Okay, yeah, I need to change that. Because it's supposed to trigger when your face gets close to the icosahedron. That way it does the
Okay.
transition to purple, which I'm currently working on.
On the second level, you have that block off by itself, the red one in space.
Yeah, the button.
I put the button. I assume he needs to go on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see what it did, but okay. Anyways, the block that transports him over there.
Yeah?
I think you're doing a smooth lerp on that, is what it seems like.
It's
I
just
would
a
almost.
regular lerp.
It seems to be taking a lot. Like what I'm noticing is when it's basically touching, it's taking like an extra 1 to 2 seconds to finish. So it seems like it's a smooth lerp to me. And a regular lerp would just be a linear movement, whereas a smooth lerp would be logarithmic, or like the inverse of that.
Interactable tile.
I mean, it's not game breaking by any means. It takes a little bit longer than I would think it would for him to depart.
Don't think I'm applying any smoothing. I'm not multiplying by time dot delta time or anything. Just point A, point
Weird.
B at 0.01f.
Odd. Huh. Oh, and then it just loops. Okay.
Yeah, I've only got 2 levels at the moment.
All right, I'm gonna hop over to my Steam Deck. I don't have a mic or headset on that setup, so it's just gonna be the gameplay. I'm gonna show you the gameplay, and then I'm gonna pop over to my phone again. But I want to see if it's maybe just acting differently because of Linux.
All right.
Here, that cool with you?
Yep.
All right. Let me do that. Did that work or not?
I don't know. You weren't screen sharing.
I thought I was. All right, let me try it again.
Yeah, you were, and then it turned off. I don't know what was up with that. Stream. All right. Yep. What the heck? Okay, that's way slower than it is for me. Okay, I agree. I gotta fix that. I suspect this is some sort of funky frame rates.
I just found a bug. That was really weird. So I paused the game when he was on that moving platform.
Yeah.
And I tried to pause it with escape, but that didn't work. And then he just started teleporting across the screen, and then he like snapped back to the start of the map. So I don't know what happened there.
Wait, hold on. What? Can you say what happened again?
So I paused the game when he was on the moving platform.
Yep.
I then tried to unpause it with escape again, but that didn't work because you have to hit the resume button.
Yeah.
But the background started moving again, and so he started making a beeping sound, like a squeaking sound.
Yeah, that's his. I screwed up the sound.
Yeah, he kept doing it, and then teleporting across the screen, and then when I hit the resume button, he was back at the starting position.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, I don't know if that could just be because I was translating it through Proton.
No, I think that's part of the game.
Okay. No, I mean the.
Okay, yeah, I just recreated it instantly.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think the only thing beyond that is I don't know how you'd fix this without a bit of a redesign, but it'd be nice to. Oh, my game was still running in the background there. It'd be nice to, I guess, have a better identifier as to what you can right or left click. I mean, right clicking is pretty self-explanatory, but the left clicking one is could be a little bit better.
All right.
And then some sort of an indicator as to where he's supposed to go for the level completion.
The yellow goal.
Oh, did it call out that yellow was where he was looking to go?
It said the goal at the end of each level, and it was stated above the yellow disc, so I thought that was pretty clear. If that wasn't,
Gotcha.
that's something I need to know, so thanks for informing me.
Yeah, the red button looked very similar to the yellow one from the previous level, so I got him there, and I was like, "Wait, why didn't the level end?" And then I realized there was another one off in the distance.
Ah, alright. I will change the wording on the opening and also figure out why my lerps are not frame rate independent.
I mean, it could just be me nitpicking. I don't know.
Alright, I think I finished the dialogue system. I'm gonna see if I did.
I don't understand. It's like the moment I kill him through bringing a wall in between him, it spawns like a million dudes. I don't understand why he's doing.
Okay, well the scene transition works now. Now to fix the end. Okay, if check end. The hell? What's this check end to true? Ah, here we go. is chicken. No, it's not.
Love.
Honey? She's upstairs.
Hola. Hello. Is my mic working?
Yeah. Alright, that should now work. Alright, that's a whole bunch of bugs fixed. You now can go into the level transition just by walking into it instead of clicking on it. What is broken now? Not a whole lot, there's just things that don't work as they really should.
Alright, I finished a thing and I'd like some feedback on it, if possible.
Alright.
Shoot.
Ah, the old classic invisible walls, I see.
Yeah, alright, one sec. Alright, there we go. Once that plays, you'll be able to see it, probably.
Filing the code.
Alright, basically, it's a little dialogue system.
Make it bigger so I can tell if it's just my resolution or whether that's just hard to read. Okay, yeah, that's readable. Very cool.
With the dialogue thing, I think it would be better if you didn't shoot when you clicked the continue button.
Yeah, that is probably true, but at the same time, I am much too lazy to fix that. I mean, it's a great suggestion. I'm just a very lazy person. Well, I just feel like it's not worth my time within the context of the game jam. If I keep working on this project after, I would probably do that.
Add in dialogue and be like, do you always confirm what I'm saying to you by shooting? Like, and make it tongue in cheek.
Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted to get something quick and easy done. That
Alright,
way I
I'm
can
gonna
have a dialogue system.
fix these text boxes and then take a break.
I should probably take a break as well.
I've been streaming here for 2.5 hours.
Well, at least I'm to the point where I can start working on level design. I'm just glad about that. Like, I have everything I need to work on level design.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling. All right, I'm making another build now. I'm pretty sure you cannot exploit this one, but please try and prove me wrong.
Are you challenging me?
I am challenging you. Glove thrown, sir.
I hurt my hands.
Though because of all this bug fixing, I might have to tone down my level goal. I was shooting for like 20 levels, maybe like 15 now.
My goal is to have like 10 levels, but hopefully more.
I mean, mine go by very quick. Yours are a little bit more, I guess, thought provoking than mine.
Yeah, the problem is there's not a lot of depth to each of my levels.
I'm going for 5 minutes of playtime.
Yeah, about the same here. The biggest part of my development time remaining is going to be doing all this voice acting. I've got a lot of lines of dialogue to read, but that's like the one thing. That's like the one big hook that I hope people will get when they start playing my game.
I mean, yours is very aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's got...
Oh, yeah, I guess I got that too.
I think that's a shader. I would be surprised if it's not. If that's a material, dear goodness, props to you.
What?
The visual effect. Like the lined visual effect.
Oh, that's just a scanline shader. Yeah, it's post processing.
Whose game? Oh, that. Oh. That game is looking at thick.
Thanks. Yeah, I've got a really shitty Russian accent I'm going to do for the voice acting.
If you want, I can help you with Russian accent. I literally know Russian.
Oh no, this is something I've been honing for years now. I run a YouTube channel for Dungeons and Dragons, and I played a character in a campaign with this voice. But like from like a recording standpoint, I have a recording booth, so like I'm pretty good on the audio equipment. Fortunately, that means I have to be the one who does it, but yeah.
What? Where did my cursor go? Oh, wrong button. Alright, well I got... Alright, I should probably fix it so that you can't break the game by pausing on a moving object. And by fix it, I mean just make it so you can't pause when you're on a moving object. You just don't do that. What? Wait, you win? What? Huh? What? How did it... What? Hmm. That's not right. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break. I'll catch y'all later. Oh, I was muted that whole time. Got it wrong.
Oh, riff.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break. See y'all later.
Wait, who's that?
Me,
Take care.
Master Scratch. See ya. So, yeah, we'll be back in a bit. You know it. You'll love it.